and B.
The big goal for us was to be able to come in here and start the season off fast.
Rainbow's left side, Romeo Doubs.
Here's Love, heaving it down the field. He's got his man, he's got Doubs.
Take the roof off on a post route and a perfectly thrown football.
Romeo Doubs, he's touchdown Doubs!
On Packers.com and on all of your social. Watching everybody, enjoy the ballgame. Third down. Green Bay has the #1 ranked third down offense.
The way that we've gone about things here.
Get your hands up, get your hands up.
The one thing that is always there for him is his hands. He makes the crazy contested catches all the time, catches in traffic. And
right to left, snap to Love in the gun, fade, right side of the end zone, easy pitch and catch. 43 seconds left, second quarter. Love under center. Back, little slant over the middle. Love on third down. Ezra Rocker puts in the pocket into the end zone. Great throw and catch. Right to left, snap to Love in the gun, fade, right side of the end zone, easy pitch and catch. Touchdown over.
The throw to the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown! Slant! Doubs! Touchdown!
That play was special.
Snip to Love.
Touchdown!
Oh my goodness! Romeo Doubs again! Romeo Doubs!
He's catching body control, great trust. You can Larry Bird him.
Love sets and fires right side. Doubs got it for
Caleb Williams have kind of been tied to each other a little bit. They've mentioned those being the faces of the NFC.
Floats with deep. He's got Doubs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
score. If we do that, and
Build some momentum getting down this final stretch. The Packers are.
he's got going forward, and you can build that and take it for a run.
A cool moment before Saturday's game as Green Bay's ascending pack of.
And his pace of his route.
Saw something on tape in regards to how square their DBs like to stay and kind of invite you to run by them, and that's exactly what happened.
Sit there and
Playoffs means what it takes.
little awareness and
Off to Jacobs, and Love's first pass of the season. It is complete to Doubs. And another flash.
Right out the gate, man-to-man coverage, and this is where they're looking to have a big game today. Doubs is the guy, that matchup. DJ Reed's going to...
Ron Stone. Here's Love, heaving it down the field. He's got his man, he's got Doubs.
Talking about great athletes. This is an outstanding job. A tight split, widen them, and then take the roof off on a post route and a perfectly thrown football. And look at Doubs going right up. I talked to you, Jim. I said Doubs has to be the guy. He's probably going to have the biggest game for these wide receivers if they're going to win versus.
Off the fake, pass caught, touchdown, Green Bay, Romeo Doubs.
Formation to the left, and with a back, they're just assuming it's a run. Watch the linebacker come up, and because of that, now you've got a one-on-one matchup. Great release at the line of scrimmage there by Doubs, but give Matt LaFleur a lot of credit. With that formation, that's a run look for this defense.
3 yards to 23. Open, over the middle, first down and a lot more. To the 25-yard line goes Romeo Doubs. He wants to hear it, and he does.
Marshall, you get a crossing route. He's got to be able to work through traffic. He gets depth. He drops instead of going with Doubs, and so Doubs has a head start on that low crosser. And you see that not only does he get a slow start, but then he's got to work through traffic to get over there. So good job with the eyes and recognizing that once again.
Defense showing blitz. Love off the play fake on the slant, finds Romeo Doubs, and that'll be a first down at the 21.
9-yard pick down for Green Bay.
He does a nice job. Watch him pressure the outside. That allows him to get back inside, and it also gives him time so that safety can't come down and give a big hit to him as he comes into the middle of the field.
Romeo Doubs with the Guardian cap on. We see Love will throw to the right side. Doubs with the catch. Breaks free of Denzel Ward. He's got a first down and plenty more. All the way out to the 44-yard line. A 16-yard gain on the play.
Great job by Romeo Doubs. Here they are at the bottom of the screen. Just watch him get out of his break, his stop right there. Just stops quicker, retraces, loses Denzel Ward on that change of direction, coming back on that stop route.
Love looking quick towards Romeo Doubs. Held on. Touchdown, Green Bay. Working on Duran Black.
Just a great release move at the line of scrimmage. Watch this little double shimmy shake and out. And once you get that rebound position, nothing Bland could do. Terrific opening drive by the Green Bay Packers, who were not in a good mood after the thumping they took.
And Doubs takes it to the end zone for the green and gold. 7-0, Green Bay. And Love 5 for 5 on the first drive, keeps it perfect with Doubs. 16 to the 31, Jack Sample.
Bootleg away, and you'll see the linebackers at this level just moving in the wrong direction, and this wide open space is in behind this cover 2 defense. So they're sort of bouncing back and forth between what they know how to play, what they've practiced since training.
And Love, slant, Doubs, touchdown. Romeo's 2 for the second time tonight.
Packers wideouts have some of the best moves off the line of scrimmage you will ever see. Remember the move to the fade to the back of the end zone? Come right back the next time with the slant. I'm going to guess that basically Doubs is allowed to do whatever he wants.
Cowboys bringing some heat. Love gets it out quick. It's caught. There goes Romeo Doubs. Stopped at the 40-yard line. Big third down conversion to Doubs. Donovan Wilson. The timeout for an injured Cowboy.
Ron Bland playing on that foot really has had issues, but trying to hang in there. I'll tell you, that was a big tackle by Wilson. It was a little bit of a clothesline, but man, there was.
Flip sides. Cowboys bringing 4. Love throwing end zone. Touchdown! Romeo Doubs again!
All right here, you've got trips over here, so this safety is going to cheat here, which means you've got one-on-one with a lot of space in the middle of the field on the backside. And that's about as easy a pitch and catch in that situation as you can get. But just remember, so much of this game is about formations. You saw the late motion. They know how to open up those parts of the field. And for Matt LaFleur, that
3 touchdown, no interception night. All 3 to Doubs, the 4th round pick out of Nevada. Remember, Chris
Love, Walker the block. And he finds his receiver downfield, caught by Doubs, twirling at the 46. And picks up 21 right off the bat into.
Well, it starts with Love climbing the pocket. Look at the pressure the Bengals are going to bring. They're going to get him to step up in the pocket. Just a 4-man rush, but you see the window. He's not looking to take off and run. He keeps his eyes upfield. Doubs coming off the best game of his career against Dallas. Comes up with the catch right over the middle for a first down.
Love, look at the time. There's the throw. Caught on the play, Doubs. And grabbed on the play by Turner. And whipped out of bounds. First down catch.
Nice route there by Doubs as he works his way in and gets the escape route to Turner. I thought maybe Stone was going to get a big hit to the outside as you see him collapsing. Watch him work into the picture. But Doubs does a good job of coming back.
The 31, Love, loads of time. And now it is complete for a first down. Romeo Doubs makes the catch.
And this was actually nice coverage to start by the Cardinals defense. Jordan Love stepping up in the pocket. There was no pressure around him whatsoever.
Love throws, and it's caught for a first down by Doubs at the Arizona.
Completely eliminates him from the rush, and Jordan Love has all the time in the world to find Romeo Doubs for that completion. And it looks like Josh Sweat is actually still down on the ground after he took a...
He is a fullback for the moment as Love spins and fires complete. It's Doubs into Steeler territory at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 24 to Romeo Doubs. First down.
I love that time. Snap count, going to expose that. Going to come over here so the hole is right in the middle of the field. He anticipates it and throws it in there perfectly. The Pittsburgh Steelers always want to attack that run game. They're good at it. And that
brings some pressure, drops some guys out. Perfect pass, Doubs. 20 consecutive completions, something that hasn't been done by a Green Bay quarterback since.
Getting it done. Again, going to blitz here. And so you're going to blitz that way, throw right in the direction of the blitz to the outside, and there's Doubs wide open for an easy one. And it just looks like the game has slowed down so much.
It's to attack downfield. He will, floats one, and it's caught for a first down by Romeo Doubs. That's the play that Love and LaFleur were looking for. Doubs gives.
We said they can throw it short for run after catch. They can throw it deep as well or as often as anybody. But this intermediate zone, his accuracy is among the best in the league, and just the ability to just pace that ball. They call it a goalpost throw. Just kind of throw right over the top in those drives.
Love, quick strike on the slant. It's caught shy of midfield for a first down by Doubs in front of Mike Jackson. They pick up 8 to move the chain.
The defense is Mike Jackson's most of the time going to align to the field. So for Jordan Love, he knows that J.C. Horn's going to be to the short side. So in that case, he's going to be on the left side of the defense, the right side of the offense, and gets a little
body for Carolina's blitz. Love throws to the sideline, and it's caught for a first down by Doubs.
Here. This was a great throw by Jordan Love. Put it right on the numbers. And
really want the previous play of completed pass is being challenged by Carolina and will be reviewed. Timeout.
Last week, Dave Canales threw his first challenge flag of the season on a play like this against Buffalo. It got overturned. We'll see if he goes 2 for 2. Ruled as a catch on the field. Certainly there's a juggle by Romeo Doubs, but he does seemingly pin it up against his shoulder while trying to put both feet down. There's not enough evidence to overturn the call on the field. It's not conclusive, so the call on the field stands. It is and now Green Bay going tempo. Love throws for Doubs, makes the catch, makes the move, and is shoved out of bounds shy of the seasons under Aaron Rodgers. The free play tactics, and that one gets them 28 yards.
Not only did he catch Carolina substituting, but they weren't even remotely close to being lined up in a defensive structure. They had almost every
from the Giants. Gets picked up. Love throws underneath. Doubs trying to get to the sticks, lunging for it, and they're going to mark him past it. That's going to be good enough for a first.
Here we are, a critical third down in the second quarter, and Jordan Love is able to go with vocal cadence. He's not even needing to use the silent count. So you get this crowd going, get them loud for the home team. Put some pressure on this Packers offense.
That was a concern on the play action fake, on the rollout. Love throws on the move. Romeo Doubs steps out inside the 15, and the Packers are in the red zone.
They're right on cue. You know, also what the run game's going to do. But Jordan Love is an athletic guy when on the perimeter. Just watch how smooth and relaxed he is, just putting that ball out in front of Romeo Doubs. Going back to his guy who's dropped a couple balls on him today. But just continue to put trust and faith in this passing game and just knowing.
Everybody's a candidate. Love steps up and finds Romeo Doubs. Leading receiver for the Packers this year. Extra important with all the injuries they've dealt with. And on his first catch of the day, he's got 18.
That's all right, here you go. Great job here by Jordan Love, working all the way back to the open space on the backside of the concept.
Love. Wow. Off his back foot, able to throw a perfect ball to Doubs, and another big chunk play.
I want you to watch this. He's going to play fake. He throws this ball. Look at where he's looking. He's going to throw out here before a guy's covered outside. That ball was thrown 3 steps before Doubs comes out of his route. This is next level. This is how he's been playing. He does things other guys either can't or don't.
In the backfield, but Love going to throw. Near side. Good throw on time that time. And it's picked up by Romeo Doubs.
Difficulty throw, just planting your foot and driving that ball. Perfect accuracy. And you talked about the loss of Tucker Kraft. It's
looking corner, throwing that way. It is caught by Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers.
Yeah, motions across, stacked alignment with Doubs and Watson. So these corners have to figure out, how are we going to handle this? That hand combination by Detroit is we're going to combo it. The first one outside and Reed's just late on the break. So a very good play call. That little strategy of stacking the receivers creates a little indecision.
Quick throw here out to Romeo Doubs. Has blocks, makes a cut, and gets smoked at the 10. That time by Brian Branch, who is everywhere.
I love them. I just love. John Madden would love him. They're outnumbered. You see there's 3 white jerseys and 2 blue ones, and then Branch shows up as the 3rd one.
3rd and long. It's a 4-man rush. Love guns one complete to Doubs for a first down. That was a strong throw from Jordan Love.
Zone coverage, and one of the throws that Jordan Love consistently makes are these outcuts. Doubs there on the sideline. Johnson not tight enough in coverage. I love seeing that tight spiral in this cold air.
There's Love again. Back foot throw near side. Great catch by Romeo Doubs. That ball was low, went down again.
Yeah, some of the best throws I see Jordan Love make are right to the sideline. Doubs with great concentration, going down there, picking it off the turf, possessing the foot.
Love guns over the middle. Doubs again. He's having a big first quarter, and he's got another first down. Down to the 22 he goes.
Yeah, that's one type of throw that Jordan Love does throw. Slant routes. Killed the Bears in the first game. Here it's to Doubs. Right in stride.
There's rush 4. Willis floats one deep. He's got Doubs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Stacked receivers. Reed and Doubs a switch release. Gardner Johnson gets caught in the tailpipe. And then Willis drops a dime over the top of Doubs.
Taunting Green Bay number 11. That's his first taunt towards disqualification. That penalty will be enforced on the try down.
A little bit at the sideline, but let's talk about this throw. I like talking about that more. Willis coming off the bench in the second quarter, on the road, and then
it really is. But Malik Willis throws a beauty to Romeo Doubs in the first touchdown of the game as the Pack out.
In for some real impressive weather. Over the middle, it's Doubs. Angling towards the outside, it's a first down. Alohi Gilman couldn't catch up to him in time, and Romeo Doubs does the rest.
Malik Willis getting a little bit of rhythm here. He's been doing it running the football. Green Bay, their most success so far has been throwing it. Nice job by Doubs, just sitting down in a hole, finding his quarterback. And Willis, his eyes got to him late. And another first down for the Packers.
Looks like there might have been a face mask here.
Personal foul, face mask.
Willis will throw on first down and loft one towards the sideline. It is caught. Romeo Doubs got a step
down for Malik Willis. One-on-one going against Wiggins. He gets separation. I think they fooled Baltimore with the formation because they had an extra offensive lineman in on first down. Really a strong indication it was going to be a run play. They threw the football deep. And a great start for the Packers.
Here. Love dancing, has time, deep downfield, hold in, big gain. Romeo Doubs, their top receiver. And that pass is good for 33.
Yeah, condensed formation gives Doubs a two-way go. Great fake there at the top of the route and able to pull away from Jalen.
Back, 3rd down and 8. Pass to the outside, hold in, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Romeo Doubs making that grab.
Him time to be able to make this throw. And even though Wright has had a good year, you know, a lot of big surprise. People are surprised at how well he has played. These Green Bay Packers, when Love has time, if they're going to play man-to-man, it's a big.
Love throwing, open, caught for the score.
lengthy list of Matt LaFleur coming up with a good plan right here. He basically has a bunch formation. You can see two defenders in the back end of Chicago's secondary confused. See him pointing, 26. He kind of gets caught up in the wrong guy. It leaves Doubs all alone out there in the flat.
Love in the pocket, throws, caught on the run. And once again, it's Doubs making the grab, takes it to the 33.
Good job against Byard. Byard's a great player. Tough ask against Doubs with this little shake, and then he's able to freeze him and get to the inside. Love finally has time to throw. We haven't seen that since the first half, but an excellent route by Doubs to separate.
That pass is caught, and enough for, we'll take a look where they're going to spot it. Official coming in, Romeo Doubs.
Where he had to go very, very close, trying to stretch out to get that first down. Well, there it looks like he got it pretty easily. That's a first down.
Right. Extra pressure. Pass throw. Doubs makes a tremendous catch. Doubs is 33-yard line.
Slot fade, man-to-man, safety in the middle of the field. He's got him on an island. Gordon, who's working his way back from injuries most of this year, is isolated one-on-one, and he did not hesitate. Kept his eyes on Byard to keep him away, and what a great catch there by Doubs to bring that one down for the Packers.